like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.
It's so right.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say
Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
Too stupid, bro, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bro, for real.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go in Western New York. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick 1st down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Once again, it's Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. The first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off-play action, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Miami.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Watkins motioning over. Tua, give it to Achane. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The tight end going in motion to the left. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Hill brought in motion. We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Hill brought in motion. A run here with Achan. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Matt Milano there to stop him.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
20, TX.
From the gun, here's Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Here's Achan, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Flushed to his left. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's taken in. James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he will go all the way. Curtis Samuel, touchdown Buffalo. It's his second touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hill brought in motion. They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's complete to Watkins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they will finally run him down.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Now Allen on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. We'll try and run here with Cook. And the Bills are going to have what looks to be a first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
That's good.
56.
First down and goal to go.
From the gun, here is Allen. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
Half 85.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. He's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Once again, it's Achek. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Watkins motioning over. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Third down and 3. Here's Tagovailoa. And he finds Tyreek. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be third down. Watkins motioning over.
20, TX.
Tua now on third down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. Rubin hit the light. There for the tackle. From 29, here's second and 8. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Dolphins.
They'll run right here. It's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a second and 9. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Will try and set up the tight end screen. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Play action now, and here's Allen. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he's in! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills go up by 7. 28-21.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Two and out on 1st down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin from the 41. Here's 2nd and 8.
20 TX. 21G.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa. That's over the middle. Caught by Tyreek. So they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Miami.
Hill brought in motion. That is caught outside on the RPO. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
The kicker on for the point after.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, this is strong. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
On the ground, it's perfect to start this drive. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Buffalo.
At the 35-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. It is second and a yard. He'll run with Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. A run with Cook. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Second down and 8. They'll run here. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to win the game. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This one he's got to have. This kick is